Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is just a little overview explanation of what we do here. This is on a Zareba 200 mile, which has been around quite a while, probably 20 years, give or take, maybe a little longer than that, 23 years, that they've made a variation of this unit. They make them underneath a bunch of other brand names as well. Blitzer 200 mile, Red Snapper 200 mile. Tractor Supply sells a version called American Farmworks 240 mile. All those are internally all the same. 5-shot, I think, makes a 200 mile, but there's a lot of them out there. We get them in all the time. I mean, they're readily available. A lot of feed stores and chain farm stores sell them. Tractor Supply sells them. They're all over the place. So there's a bunch of them out there, and we work on a bunch of them. But like I said in that little card, there's our information right there if you want to send us one. What we do with these things, we go through them, test them out, fix what needs to be fixed, and if they're too far gone, certain parts we can retrofit different parts into them and make them better. The transformers seem to be a big problem with them and usually cause a chain reaction to the circuit boards inside there. And we can typically fix the boards in these units, not every time, but sometimes we can. We'll fix the boards and then we retrofit and rewire up a whole different transformer inside these units because the excluding lightning. Transformers are like the biggest issues with them. They're a big pain in the neck, not very well built part. They work good for a little while, but they overheat, they get hot, so they break down and they go bad. And then you walk outside to be working today and, been working for 2-3 years or a year and a half, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever. And then you walk outside like, hell, why are my bulls in my neighbor's yard? Or why are my cows in my front yard? What the hell's going on? And you figure out, you go to the barn or the shed where this charger's plugged up at, and it's just done quit on you. Say right in the middle of summer, right in the middle of winter, whatever, just up and quits randomly. No storms, just dead, dead in water. So you're like, well, what the hell happened? Well, they don't have any reset on them. They don't have any fuses on them. So usually if it quits, it's, who knows what it could be. It could be one thing, it could be 3, 4, 5 things. It's just, these things have their quirky little issues. And, so we rewire up and retrofit a different transformer inside these 100 mile and 200 mile in the 240 mile Tractor Supply unit, and we basically put a better mousetrap in it, and then we'll rewire up that into the terminals of the unit as well as into the circuit board stuff, and then we fix those boards if we can, and then we test capacitors, we run through it, and then boom, you're usually typically ready to go. So we'll plug this one up. The transformer we're using here is made for, I think, an 18 joule unit. So this being a 15 joule. So it works quite well. It is a little quieter because the transformer that's inside these things, originally I've got these metal plates in there, and that clicking sound comes from the transformer discharging itself. And those metal plates kind of vibrate just a little bit, really small amount. You can't hardly see it. With the magnetic field, induction, and all that magic stuff. And the sound comes from that. And those metal plates being exposed, the sound's able to radiate out and be nice and loud. Well, this transformer's inside here. There's metal plates stuff inside of it, but it's encased in an epoxy, and it muffles the sound. Doesn't mean it's weaker, just mean it's quieter. So you can hear it now clicking along quite a bit quieter than what it was before, but doesn't mean it's junk. It doesn't mean it's weaker. It just means it's the transformer is quieter because it's encased in an epoxy. The transformer is itself. So we'll put a screwdriver across here, show you that a nice big spark out of it still. So it does still nice and strong like it was before. We have to fasten it a different way internally because the old transformer assembly, there's 2 of them in these 200 miles. They stack together, they wire up together to assure the load from everything coming into it. And it bolts to the bolts for your fence and ground bolt through the transformer and bolt to the case. Well, the transformer you put in there is not, can't bolt. There's no bracket built into it, no board built into it. So we drill some holes and we strap it to the case, and then we fill the holes up with this epoxy to block off the holes from bugs getting inside. And the good thing is there's nothing else over on this side, so even if these these straps break for some reason, it may bounce around inside there or fall down, but it won't hit anything. There's nothing on this side here besides the transformer. There's a bunch of plastic and some wire from the transformer, but that's all hidden right here and over here, so it can't move over to here to get to the circuit boards and touch something it shouldn't touch. So that's why nobody cares. As long as it works and it does a good job, you get years of life out of it. That's all they care about. So that's what we do with these things. We put just a better mousetrap in them, something that's just more reliable, and all that fun stuff. So if you've got one of these things that just quit on you, you're sick of it, you've got 4, 5, 6 of these things stacked up in the barn, even the 100 mile, which looks the same thing as this one, just less guts on the inside, we can do the same repair / retrofit to these things and make them so much better in performance and reliability. They're just basically reinvented the wheel on these things, and just do a lot better job on the performance of the thing. So if you got one, send it in here to us. We'll give you a free quote. 98% of the people that send these in fix them, unless they're totally trashed inside. Then they might not, but we do give free quotes. We don't charge you a penny for looking at them. So if you got one, you're welcome to send it here to us. Let us take a look at them. We work on all brands and ages, old ones from 50 years ago to new ones today. We work on the cattle scales and low bars for weighing livestock and stuff, mostly Gallagher and True Test. We'll work on some other brands as well. We also work on the Gallagher EID tag readers as well. But if you'd like to send us something, tell your friends about us, and I'd be happy to help other people out. So until next time, we'll see you guys later on. Have a good rest of your day.